Yo, what is going on, guys? Dr. Schwaz here. Today, I am going to continue with part 3 on the Operation 5 Tour Duty Medals Guide. We're going to be discussing the last couple of medal groups here, starting with the Versus medals, the Ranked Versus events, Thanksgibbing, and Classic Horde. I want to mention Thanksgibbing and Classic Horde are basically just timed events, so if you weren't there to do the events, you can no longer earn other rewards related to that. So I will just be discussing them briefly, but yeah, let's get started here. Alrighty, versus we got 8 medals here, 3,000 coins, which I think is kind of low, but I don't make the game. uh, Ringmaster, we got capture 100 rings in versus Koth or escalation matches for 5 stars. Quickest way is co-op versus AI. Hopefully you get a King of Hill match when you load in, and just aggressively go for the rings. You can get 7 to 10 caps a game easily, um, and that's a couple of matches there. 10 plus matches you get it. Gridiron denials, 25 denials in versus gridiron matches. So quick play will count, private doesn't count for these medals. So what a denial is when an enemy team grabs the flag and you kill them or down them. You need to do that 25 times. So that'll come through attempts to play gridiron. Just try to play with a buddy in co-op versus AI, so you can vote gridiron and try to grind that medal. 4 stars. This one is tricky. This one will take a while, just as long as the next one too. Versus Carnage, it says do 1.5 million, 1,500,000 damage in versus matches for 6 stars. So I'm like a fifth of the way there. In versus, when you kill an enemy, like by gibbing them or bodying them or blowing them up with a frag, it only does 600 HP of damage. So basically, effectively, what this is saying is you need to do 2,500 kills in versus. So this will take a couple of weeks. But if you do your daily objectives throughout the entire operations, you can see it's 15 weeks. As far as we know right now, you will get this through time. So 6 stars. And then similar, while you're getting the 1.5 million damage, you will get a lot of progression in the 5,000 eliminations versus Season Slaughter. 6 stars. Quickest way is boost bots, King of the Hill, to get that. Versus Medic, revive 50 teammates in versus matches, 4 stars. Again, you're just going to get that through time of playing co-op versus AI. I guess a quick way to boost it is just stand by your teammates and just hope that they go down and revive them. COG victories win 25 versus matches. COG, this one's 5 stars. Doesn't take very long to get this, because on co-op versus AI you are COG anyway. 25 matches. This isn't going to take very long to get that. Sworn victories, though, requires you to play quick play or ranked. And then even then there's RNG on whether your COG or swarm is random. So this one you're going to have to do quick play or ranked against actual players. Win 25 versus matches as swarm, 5 stars. 2v2, and it's probably the easiest to win. Free for all would be the hardest because you're every man for himself. And then all the other ones you need a team, like for King of the Hill or TDM. Quick play veteran, win 10 quick play matches for 4 stars. So this goes hand in hand with COG victories. Basically, if you get that medal, you're gonna get this one. Quick play, you go into versus. When you play co-op versus AI, you will be under quick play, as you see here. So you will get, if you get 25 versus matches as COG, you're going to get the 10 quick play matches as well. Just by playing. It'll probably be the first medal group in this one you can get very easily. When you go all these medals, you got 3,000 coins, and that pretty much sums up the versus section. Alrighty, ranked medals. 6 medals, 3,000 coins reward once you complete them all. Let's get started. Diversified. It's just win a versus match in every ranked mode for 6 stars. I've heard that this is bad for some people. Gridiron will not count because there's no gridiron, so it should just be the ranked modes that are there. King of the Hill, TDM, free for all, and 2v2 Nashers. Win one match in those. Of course, free for all is going to be the hardest one. The rest you can play with the squad and hopefully get that. 2v2 Nasher veteran, win 10 rounds of versus ranked 2v2 Nasher matches. 4 stars. So basically, this one won't be too hard. Play a couple of 2v2 games, you probably get it. Because it's only 10 rounds, you don't have to win matches per se. If you do win a match, that'll be already 7 out of 10. So you just have to win a couple of rounds. The next one, and you'll get it for 4 stars. This one is Gridiron Veteran, 125 rounds of Gridiron matches. Well, I believe this one will change in the future to something else, because currently in Operation 5, Gridiron is not ranked, so you cannot win 25 rounds of Gridiron matches if it's not ranked. So I'm just going to move on to the next one. King of the Hill Veteran, it says win 10 rounds of ranked King of the Hill matches, 4 stars. Ranked King of the Hill is first to 2 round wins, so basically you need to win 5 full ranked King of the Hill rounds matches. Preferably, the best way is to get a good team and queue in a ranked. Hopefully you have some good players that'll help win the match. It's really hard to do it solo. Did the last operation, I did solo queue to get to get that medal, but prefer and on team-based modes to at least come in with a team to make these medals a little easier. Free-for-all veteran, get 100 eliminations in ranked versus free-for-all matches. So 5 stars. This one, you can't bring a team in because it's free-for-all. 8 players. This one, you'll just have to grind out. So it's elims. So if you win a match, you get 30 kills. But an elim could be like, you can get more than 30 eliminations in a match. Like, for example, you can get a bunch of kills and then get a bunch of stolen kills that you did damage on that can count. So 100 eliminations, that'll come through a couple of ranked free-for-all matches just by playing 5 stars. Ranked veteran, this one will take a while. It says win 200 rounds of ranked versus matches, 6 stars. The quickest way to get this is bring a buddy into 2v2, ranked 2v2, and grind that out. And 2v2, you gotta win 7 rounds to win the match. So that's gonna be like 30 2v2 matches. If you just play 2v2. Another way is Gridiron, you also have to win 7 rounds to get the 14 points to win the match, to get that medal. So either of those, Gridiron, 2v2 I prefer, less sweaty, 4 people, don't have to worry about getting flanked or any of that crazy stuff. So okay, yeah, all the ranked medals right there. That's 3,000 coins. We're gonna move on to the next section. Alrighty, we are on the versus event section of the Tour Duty medals. Alright, 8 medals here, 3,000 coins for doing all of them. Event veteran says complete 100 rounds of weekly event matches, 4 stars. So throughout this operation, which is 15 weeks, there will probably be a lot of versus events. There's Thanksgibbing, which is going on currently. Christmas, there will probably be an event. Valentine's Day, I think there'll probably be an event. So just be on the lookout for versus events and do those. Thanksgibbing is currently going on right now. So you can do that to get progression towards this. Event Eliminator, get 250 eliminations across versus weekly events, 5 stars. I think Thanksgiving is good for this one as well, because you spawn with boom shots that fire turkeys or whatever, chickens, whatever it is. Power weapon, and get a lot of eliminations and kills that way. Event Executioner, 10 executions across versus weekly events. 4 stars. So you probably can't get this in OSOC, um, but you can melee something down and hold the B button, get an execution that way. Chainsaw kill, retro kill, that'll count as well. Um, it just depends on what the event is. I'm not sure if you could melee with the boom shot in Thanksgiving. I haven't played it, but you could get executions towards that metal. And that I'm sure there'll be a lot of versus events coming up. I know there surely is going to be one for Christmas, New Year's time, and probably one for Valentine's Day. But anything else, I'm not sure. Event marksman, 30 headshots across any versus weekly events. 4 stars, so I'm sure OSOC, which is 1 shot, 1 kill, snipers only playlist, no melees, no body damage. Easy way to get that. So when that playlist comes, you can definitely farm that medal and get it really quickly that way, because you can only headshot things in OSOC. So, or you should only headshot things in OSOC, shall I say? Event victories: win 10 matches across versus weekly events. So while you're doing the 100 rounds, you should get the win 10 matches. If you get a good team with you in rolling lobbies, like for OSOC or King of the Nash or whatever the event will be, you can get that medal for 5 stars. Event champion, win 50 rounds of versus weekly events. So while you're getting the 10 match wins, you probably will win a lot of rounds, especially if it's like a 2v2 Nashers or whatever, King of the Nasher playlist, something like that. That'll come through time. The coming soon ones at the bottom here are more than likely, since this operation is 15 weeks, which I think will go through the end of February, early March. It's going to be related to, usually what they do is they have fans either vote on what the weekly event is, and it'll show up on a future date. My best bet is it's going to be the Christmas related and New Year's related or Valentine's event, one of each. Alright, moving on to Thanksgiving, which is the current weekly event. I just noticed these medals while filming this. So 3 medals here, 3,000 coins. What is it? 10 stars total? 4, 3, 3. Yeah. Winner, turkey dinner. Win 5 matches with a Thanksgiving versus event. That's the current event. Filming this on Thanksgiving Day. 4 stars. Just get a team. Hopefully you get a good random team to do it. Otherwise, just play with a couple buddies and you get that. Complete 25 rounds of the Thanksgiving versus event. That's 3 stars. That's just round completions. So just by playing it enough, you'll get that. And then 50 cluck shot eliminations in the Thanksgiving versus event, 3 stars. So these will just come with progression, and then once you get all this, you'll get your 10 stars and your 3,000 coins for you to spend on whatever you like. And that pretty much sums up all the medals. Coming up, I'll have gameplay on some of the medals and how I got them. And then in the future, since this will be a multi-part video for sure, the future I'm gonna probably make a video on tour objectives and how to get those as efficiently as possible as well. Alrighty, and the next and final medal group that I want to talk about here is the Classic Horde medal group. So this one was just added recently, coinciding with the Classic Horde event. So there's 4 medals here for a total of 13 stars, and then you get instead of coins, you get the completion reward, which is the Bloody Lancer weapon set. I'm going to show you guys what that looks like in a second, but the 4 medals here are classically trained, which has survived 36 waves of the classical Horde event. So basically what you need to do is just go into multiplayer Horde, and then click on Classic Horde, and it'll queue in public. And then you can do the beginner difficulty, advanced or inconceivable. It's no classes, no fab. You just have your Lancer, Nasher, and your Snub, and you just have to kill everything in a Horde Frenzy style, waves 1 through 12, and then you just basically got to do that 3 times. So you have the 36 waves for 4 stars. The final 3 medals here you can do in outside of Classic Horde, so you can do um, versus private Horde or Escape. This one, hold them back. It says get 100 kills with the Lancer. Easiest way to do that, I think, is just to get chainsaw kills in co-op versus AI, or you can jump in on private Horde on beginner as the veteran class, and then just equip the Lancer and use the ultimate to get automatic headshots. And then once you run out of the 40-second timers up, you can get some chainsaw kills to get the ultimate back again with the brutal efficiency card, and then use the ultimate again to get the rest of the kills. Next medal is Lone Wolf, 100 kills on Nasher. You can just easily get that with bots. In Horde or Escape, just run and gun, kill enemies with a Nasher. You're going to get some of these while playing Classic Horde and getting the first medal, but you can get the rest of it in versus co-op versus AI. You can get it in private Horde or Escape. And then 25 kills is heavy weapons or 3 stars scavenger. You can get that in easily jump into a private Horde as any class that specializes in heavy weapons, so like a gunner, pilot, demolitions, or a tactician. Grab a salvo and just kill enemies on the beginner Horde on Overload, and that'd be an easy way to get that one. And then when you get all these medals, you're gonna get the 13 stars, and then you get these Bloody Lancer weapon set, which looks like this. It's a pretty nice set. Does come with all 19 weapons, since they added a Scorcher, so showing y'all what that looks like right here, and that'll pretty much sum up the video for the Horde, for the medals for this section. And yeah, guys, this pretty much concludes the Operation 5 medals guide for the Tour of Duty. I hope you guys enjoyed and found this informative. Thank you all so much for watching. See you guys in the next video. Peace.